Former FBI Director James Comey posted, then deleted a picture of seashells. You can see them there on the beach spelling out 8647. Apparently, 86 referring to eliminating something or someone, and 47 for Trump. Do you think he meant it? He claims he meant no harm.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like when I'm asked what I like to do in a bedroom with a girl and I go 69 and she gets shocked. I mean, no, the thermostat. I want the thermostat set at 69. Get out of here. Look, everybody knows what all this, like 420. Gee, what does that refer to? I know it. Look, we have old people, and obviously they get stoned too. Everybody knows what it is.
It's Hitler's birthday.
Yeah, you date a girl with a 666 tattoo on the back of her neck. No, that's not a red flag. That doesn't mean what I think it does.
That's my area code.
Yeah, no, that's not a crazy evil bitch. I'm sure she's fine.
I still don't know what Product 19 is, though. Wow.
Cereal.
No, what happened to the 18 other products? Hey, Emily, do you guys don't remember Product 19? Oh,
was it a cereal?
It was a cereal. All right, I'm just gonna forget this ever happened. Emily, so you know what the media is doing now? The media is making the story about conservatives pouncing on this. Oh, look, they're making this into a big deal. The same media that spent a week on, like, Elon Musk saluting or calling everybody Nazis, everybody Hitler, are now saying, oh, look at them pounce over something so innocent.
Right, and they're always talking about who should know better.
Yeah.
The reality is that you would think the director of the FBI would Look, I don't even like a post or something that I laugh at if I think, I am always cognizant that I am representing a bigger brand. I can't imagine the director of the FBI thinking that would go unnoticed until you tie in the fact that he, too, has written a book. And that, too, is coming out next week. So all he wants is publicity. He's also obsessed with seashells because he also posted a picture of Harris for president was like, even Ariel's weighing in for his 5 followers. At the end of the day, this guy is a quirky director who needs a comfort dog, by the way. So I don't think we should have been listening to him from the get-go. The only positive thing I think he's ever done is negatively impact Hillary Clinton's election, but she sort of did that on her own,
It also
too.
seems to me how sloppy they become with their extreme delusional preoccupations, right? It's to the point that the director of the FBI is literally going to make a threat. Listen, my former colleague from radio said something flippant in Los Angeles radio during an Obama visit. He was visited by the Secret Service 2 days later and forced to come in and shaken down for a couple of hours just because he said something sort of like inappropriate about Obama's visit. That's the way they take these things seriously. As you point out, the director of the FBI knows better, but they're so delusional in their thinking, like, isn't this funny? It's not funny.
Yeah, well, he did it on the beach, Tyrus, perhaps.
Yes, Watson.
Yes.
He did that. He didn't find it. He left his damn knuckle prints, Lurch, underneath the damn numbers.
Lurch! Look at these big shoes.
See his knuckles?
Yeah. What do you think, Tyrus?
And I disagree with Emily. He doesn't need a comfort dog. He needs a cellmate. Why is this man not in jail?
Yeah.
No, he has a comfort dog. He carries it around.
And this is what bothers American people. If this guy was just a truck driver who did this and he would have got arrested or visited. This isn't like we haven't had assassination attempts.
Yeah.
This is a man of power who there's a certain part of this country respect him, thought he was wrongly, whatever their deal is, whatever their little spin is and the fact that he did this, he did it willingly, he put it out there. And when you put a message out there, we saw the results of when they say Hitler every night. This is not a stupid man.
Right.
So he knew exactly what he was doing, but they have gotten away with it. We see people on TV every night who are making comments. Even when the assassination attempt happened, they tried to say it was staged, it wasn't real, or he got lucky. So this is nothing new with propaganda media, and he's coming out. He thought he was clever in doing this. I just don't understand why he's not sitting in the office right now. Why is not everything in his home being pulled out and looked through? Why is computers not being looked through to see if he was sending messages? Was that a call to arms? Like, why are we not treating him like a domestic terrorist? Because he has the inside insight. Why are we not treating him that way?
All right. Did I miss anybody? Whenever I get thrown off,
I called you Watson. You ain't been the same.
I know. I'm like, did I talk to you already? Okay, good. Wow. I think I have
Go
allergies.
back and do exposure therapy
Yes.
and lubricants again.
This isn't a real show. All right, up next, this is just a show. Up next, Biden's auto pen failure.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.